known how the assassin was able to evade security. Once again, Caesar dead. A shocking turn of events whose impact is anyone's guess at this point. In addition, witnesses report a huge object or creature surfacing in Lake Mead. So far, photos of the so-called Lake Mead monster are grainy and underexposed. Lake Mead monster are grainy and underexposed. Lake Mead monster are grainy and underexposed. Mojave, mo problems. Am I right?
Can I do it? No.
Lake Mead
Close.
monster are
Hey.
grainy and underexposed.
It just...
Lake Mead monster are grainy and underexposed. Mojave, mo problems. Am I right? And now, Nat King Cole reminding us what Lake Mead monster are grainy.
How far can I go
and
before it just...
Lake Mead monster are grainy and underexposed. Mojave, mo problems. Am I right? And now, Nat King Cole reminding us what really matters with love.
Wait a moment. Before you go, we hope you've enjoyed your stay. Farewells can be a time of sadness. Letting go, difficult. As a guest of the Sierra Madre, you know that truth more than anyone. Frederick Sinclair believed one's life could be made anew every day. That fortunes were more than the wealth in your hands. Love, life, family, those to care for, and those who will care for you. To those who know these joys, the Sierra Madre holds little they don't already have. Out in the world, beyond these walls, that is your chance to begin again. I hope you'll return in happier times. Until then, the Sierra Madre and I will hold you in our hearts. Wait a moment. Before you go,
Yes, success. Reporting full success.
We already saw this. Elijah. It's Elijah. It has to be. Why is he not saying anything? Why isn't Elijah saying anything? Is he really...
Dr. Grant? What the hell do you think you're doing?
Oh, Whitley, there you are.
You didn't even disengage his damage avoidance protocols. You're hurting him.
Don't be ridiculous.
Get the hell out of here.
Fine, Whitley. It's your lab.
Is it just me, or is that a little eerie that he's not saying anything? Like, I think he's gone. Really and truly gone. Oh. Activate the mainframe? Bear, bull, bear, bull, bear, bull, bear, bull. Bear, bull. It's your fault, courier. You did this to me.
There's your signal. Faint. Heard tales of you walking the Mojave, giving the two-headed bear strength, giving hollow men like Kimball, like Crocker, half the life Hanlon had. Now, let's test that strength, that conviction, courier. No, not new. And none new among all those in the shadow of the bear. You know their flag. A bear with two heads. Symbols an old world one. Had one head then. Better off for it. Their flag speaks to their spirit. They're split like any two-headed animal, trying to go in different directions, ending up nowhere. In a Mojave, that'll only get you sand between your fingers, or over your grave. I'm a courier. Courier 6 was Courier 6. Like you, and not like you. In all the ways that matter. Spent too many years looking for you. Now letting you come to me. Thought carrying that ship would end you. No. You got lives in you. Hard to kill. Storms, bullets, sand and wind. Yet still you walk. For now. Words are the only way couriers meet. Sometimes it's the paths we walk. But no. We've never spoken before now. You may not know my voice, but we've walked the same places. The long 15 to Primm. That wasn't the only road you ever walked. I've been to your home, the place you kept returning to. May not be the place you were born, or the place you gave life to. Same thing. People forget couriers can keep communities alive until the day they're gone and their breath catches in their throat. Promises to keep to others. And the Mojave's dangerous enough left to the land. The land has its way. If I wanted you dead, we would have met sooner. Not sure that's the way this ends. Might be that history needs to have its say. If not, then messages will do. America sleeps ahead of you. Its nightmares filled with quakes, storms. You'll need to find your own path. That means waking America's spears up from their slumber. There's ways. Warheads set off collapse. Warheads could open the gates again. You're resourceful. That machine, robot with you, can help you find the warheads you need to destroy. And their trigger, the detonator. The way ahead is below. The tools are there. The rest, up to you. Who are you who do not know your history? You came all this way for answers. Only currency I have. Nothing else to be gained. Could turn around, walk away at any time. If history matters to you, you'll need to earn it. Any laws of mine, I have already cast away in the divide. They're lost to you. For now, find the trigger for the warheads buried in Hopeville. Use it to keep moving and keep alive. The divide will send its worst against you. It may break you. We'll see if you're stronger. Road gets rougher from here. Courier left marks for you. Colors will tell the way if you're smart. They'll lead you to your home one more time. Lead to the ending of it. Maybe remind you why you wander.
Thanks, Eddie. Oh, it's over here. That's the smallest rocket canister I think I've ever seen. Here's the question. Where is the door frame I bought in this area? I know there's one in here where you can get the extra upgrades. It's in one of these buildings. Is it not in here? Ah, here it is. Alright. Now we can make a bunch of skill checks. Okay, so that'll be handy. Switch to the 3/8 wrench and the small light drill will repairs be easier if you drop the power output by if you strip out the plasma relays on the cells, you can make flamer fuel. Remove the safety catches on the microfusion cells and you can turn them into satchel charges. think the energy cells, MF cells. We need MF cells. Nice. Red glare. There's also Blade of the West, but I don't want that. Oh. For a second there, I thought that was a hand sticking out of the ground. How do I get out of here? It's the question. Keyboard, dynamite, frags, pulse, bobby pin. Is that not one of them? Oh, wait, no, this one is. What is the MRE? US combat armor? No. That's kind of booty cheeks for my build. Yeah. How do we get to this thing? How do I get in here? I know there's something back here. Do I have to beat the DLC? Are you fucking kidding me? Oh, there's nothing over here. Okay. I was trying to walk into nothing. Okay. Well, if I'm gonna get stuck in the map, I might as well clip out of the map. There we go. Ah, up here. What's up here? Wait. Or was that... That it? Whoa. Eddie, get out of my way. Oh yeah, that's right. I'm still playing Elijah's radio interference. I completely forgot. I was so shocked by the rest of the events that was going on in this terrible place. And I can't walk through there. So, from what I understood, there's a pileup of cars, and that is where the... I didn't say how to get there. It just says that he'll tell you about it if he survives the confrontation. That's not it, clearly. That's the Hopeville missile silo. Hold on a second. It's near the missile silo. I'm gonna keep trying to walk towards it. Unless I can't. I guess I can't make it from over here. Nice. I like how this gives like some explosive character stuff. Ooh. Oh. Piplup forgot. Dead. Stop me. I'm not the one trying to murder random people. Stop running in slow motion, maybe you won't die. Oh, that's not what I wanted. What? Cannibals? What is the flare gun? Is that an energy weapon or? It is. Okay. Eddie. Never mind then. I was worried for him for a second there, but our house What's in this again? No. Oh, I see what that is. What? That didn't look right. That definitely wasn't right. Ulysses log. Oh, that's right. We do have to find the Ulysses logs. I should make sure that I'm not missing any. Yeah, I did miss one. Here, I'll play them.
Back again. Left that crater behind. Got a few holotapes left. One's from the medical center. The woman, she fixed the recorder. Said it wouldn't last. Repayment for me fixing her. She doesn't like debts. Can respect that. Payment enough. Just to hear someone who believes in the Brotherhood of Steel. Not Elijah. Different view. Same madness. She answered me on their philosophy. Their way of seeing. The roads they walk. Dead ends. Empty. As if technology can solve anything. Big empty's proof where that road leads. Just like the divide. And all the roads that lead to it. Emptiness here, like the sands of the great salt lake, echoed. The beating in the divide sky, like storm drums of the white legs, ran with them on the salt beds at Caesar's command. Cut the throats of the two-headed bear, cut all communities off. Use storm, sky, disease, fire, starvation, and the violence of the ignorant to ruin all who could. Might stand against him. But the whitelegs, they couldn't live on their own like most scavengers. So gave them purpose, turned their hunger into a weapon. The wall of New Canaan, too high for Caesar. Too proud, maybe. Or maybe something there from his past that needed killing. Memory of Graham. Help them dig out Canaan's supply caches and other secrets the sands hid. Bunkers filled with powered weapons even the Brotherhood might desire. They call these new weapons storm drums in the firing of shells. Taught them the power in the casings to channel the spirits in their guns. Me, They called me the flag bearer. Glory in my hand, in my staff that still bore the weight of the old world, just as the symbol on my back did. I learned their weapons as a means of respect, and when it came their turn to pay respect to me, history came rushing back. Can't escape what's been done. History's there, no matter how far you walk.
Approval for her damned efficiency guidelines. All experiments will be carried out with the test subject fully active to reduce iteration time. It's barbaric. I've explained this to the Colonel. Just because the iBots don't have true AI doesn't mean they're just machines. I guess results are all that matter around here. Forget things like ethical procedures or humane treatment. I'm starting to have serious misgivings about leadership around here. At least I've got you to talk to, huh, Eddie?
What is MRE? I should probably start using it because it is taking up quite a bit of... He's dead. They don't scare me. Wait, what limb is broken? Oh. There we go.
There you are. You went quiet for a time. Knew killing the bear wouldn't prove easy. You and your machine. You survived. There's a lesson here in the divide. Old world history about paving and intentions could teach the Republic a thing or two. They have an idea of trying to do what's right, never quite getting there. Maybe you've seen it. Nipped it. Elsewhere. Yes, and any courier could tell you the same. See it everywhere. The bear. Bear's too busy carving up the Mojave with knives, roads, borders, and how things should be, to see how it is. They're stretched thin, can't protect their front lines, their towns. Think paper's power, radio means control. All of it useless. No matter now, Bear couldn't hold the divide. You and that machine are all that remains of NCR here. Rest fell to radiation, fire, and what burrows below. You see true, not scavengers. It's what they wore before this all happened. Pain makes for strange allies. The hate the bear and bull shared across the battlefield now turned against the divide. Few survived, intact. Many NCR were already here when the destruction happened, keeping the route east open in fear of Caesar. The dam, that old world wall, the bear, NCR, couldn't be allowed to reach it easily. Long 15, Cayman, both bad enough. Kimball, Caesar, House. You'd think the whole world was that wall, cutting the Colorado. If I'd never laid eyes on it, never spoke of it. But once found, it was all Caesar could see. That, and the flag beyond it, another symbol, big enough to challenge him. And the divide, one of the roads to it. Legion was tasked with cutting that artery. If you can't kill the bear in one stroke, bleed it, starve it. That kind of murder. It's what any of the Legion would have done. Now, the divide belongs to history. They bear false versions of Legate Lemus's mask, the one Caesar fashioned for him. Thought it was an insult at first. No better now. It's shaped from divide metal, not with care and strength, but with hate. Keeps them anchored. Crude, effective, like the blades they carry. Distant mirrors of their legate, a symbol they can hold on to, while the divide tears at them. For the two-headed bear, NCR, they don't have symbols in the same way Legion does. They revere their mines and explosives, guns. That is their religion. Death from afar. Take pride in it. Tunnelers, predators that make their own roads beneath the ground here. Divide broke their sky, showed them the world above, and the scent of new prey. Be a slower death for the Mojave than bombs and fire, but they'll come for its people. from where they least expect, below. Death will come from below. In the divide, need to watch the sky and the ground. Mojave will be easy prey for them. They'll start emerging throughout the Mojave in time. Might be years, probably less. They breed fast, hunt in groups, more than enough to bring down the strongest in the Mojave, once they draw blood. Seen them tear apart Deathclaws. Deathclaw might get some, but the rest will swarm it, tear it apart, like Denver hounds. Mojave and the Divide are the only places I've walked. Walked the east, too, before the bull came. Then, much like the Mojave before the bear, tribes, towns, clutching to life. Bull did a better job. The tapes. Didn't think those would be found. You know the Divide better than I thought. Had tech from the big empty. Recorder a woman gave me. Didn't survive the road, on its last legs. Cast it and the tapes aside. Weren't worth the words anyway. Not like I'd forget what happened. If you heard them, nothing but ramblings, reminders for a man who doesn't need them. Probably more lying from here to the Divide. Maybe not. Who's to say? You, perhaps, found them, heard them after I cast them aside. Maybe there was purpose in that. If they matter, if history matters, we'll see at the end of the road. At the end of the high road lies Ashton, its silo. That machine with you, it can open it, wake it up, like it did the one in Hopeville. Hate? No. There's nothing to hate in metal, steel, gold, or platinum. Your machine, it's just a tool, made of wreckage of the Divide. All that was brought here. You know the why of it. If you don't, I do. And that's enough. Shows trust, only walks so far west. Earned more than that, though, getting this far. We walk the same road, carry the same colors. Can't break that by making the road red. Want more than that? Walk the Divide. Answers will come. Closer you get to home. You and that machine. Many in the Mojave think the Divide's nothing but canyon and storm. Wasn't always. There was life. A town farther west. Not talking about an old world town like Hopeville. More recent. Something you saw in your lifetime. It had the name, the Divide, too. But rather than cracks in the earth, it was a road from the west into the Mojave, a supply line. Took a courier to make that road. You. Back then, you saw the road with eyes facing east. This time, the Divide's in the other direction. And if your eyes try to make sense of it when you reach it, home's not what it was. Home isn't where you were born into this world. You taught me that. Part of your message, whether you meant it or not, can be a place of mind, a moment where you know who you are, the history of it, and they can places you breathe life into. Never would have known the divide had it not been for you. The road you made with your tracks again and again. You were the only one willing to make the journey to and from here. A hard road. Kept the land before the divide alive through seasons, storms. Can't have been just a job. Was something more to you. Don't feel for a place that hard unless it's home. It means everything. Even if you deny it, cast it aside, that speaks to what you are, proves what happened here. It was you walking that road that kept the divide alive. It grew from what you did. Settlers, camps, filling that old world city. Chance for a new mission, new beginning, new way of thinking. Could have breathed new life into the Mojave, bridging east, west, like Hoover Dam. But not old world. Something you made. Road was a supply line. Not anymore. If one existed, the two-headed bear would have claimed it. And it tried to. NCR saw the worth in that road you made. Staked a claim, whether it was wanted there or not. True elsewhere in the Mojave. And where the bear tries to cling to life, the Legion comes, bearing messages. Some brought by blade, others by couriers. You knew what was coming, as sure as I know what's coming for you. This time you carry the burden. Walk west into the sun, and keep walking until it dies. There, I'll be waiting.
Hmm. No. Nope. Hmm. I have an idea. That didn't kill. There we go. Goodbye. Charges are quite useful. Now that's an issue. It's right outside. Goodbye. Mark Trooper armor. I just need one of the unarmed books, and then I should be good to go.
Yeah, all due respect,
Jeez.
sir, I think you're making a mistake. We're close to a breakthrough with the Duraframe iBots. I can feel it. Yes, sir. Yes, sir, I understand that we need the Duraframe assets for Hellfire armor, but... No, sir. Yes, sir. I understand, sir. I'll tell the team to start disassembling the ED series prototypes right away. Eddie, you little rascal, were you eavesdropping again? I think those videos you watch are a bad influence on you. How much of that did you hear? Didn't Dr. Grant say she'd upgraded your navigational systems? And I think I have an idea. How'd you like to be just like Ralphie?
I don't want to say that to him. That's kind of implying, oh, I wish you died. Is this another path, or no? This is parts? Nails. A badge, just nice. Hi. There's the death claw in there. Oh, what is he, coming out the other one? Weirdest AI ever. And we saw that in the Big Empty, right? Or the Big MT? Okay. It's probably two Deathclaws coming to grab our buttholes and pull us as hard as possible. Thanks. He really doesn't come a lot of the time, huh? You would think having a higher luck stat would help, but it really doesn't. No, I want to take that one. Is it really stealing to take these? Oh. Fuck. Thanks. I think I'm stuck. Of course I am. Why wouldn't I be? What kind of game would this be if I wasn't stuck for some reason? Oh, there we go. I'm back. Now, where's Bonesaw? Melee weapons, unarmed. Sure. I'll take the stim pack. By the way, I didn't realize there were so many people here. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hellgun. What even is that? Is it just a regular gun? Oh, yep. Okay. Oh, never mind. What's over here? Ooh. I've been using my red glare rocket whatever breathing mask flamer. Alright, medics. At least there's something to use my frickin' repair skill on. Industrial hand.
destination coordinates for our outpost in Navarro into your system. I want you to go to the Enclave there, okay? Do you understand me? It's gonna be a long journey, my little friend. You'll have to fly very far. fly very fast. I know you can. Be careful out there, Eddie. Maybe I'll see you again someday.
Maybe I should take it, just in case. There we go. It's there. Over here. Is he gonna... No. I was gonna say, is he gonna force greet me? Because I would have been perfectly ready. Oh my god, I just noticed that. Okay, we need... Radiated. That's really not great. Give me... Actually, we'll go to stats. I'm dead. Yep, that's what I thought. Damn, this place is rough. So rough. Okay, take this. I don't even care, just get it on. I could do it, I could do it, I could do it, I could do it, I could do it. I just need... something. Maybe the satchel charges. You can use them to protect me a little. Not a lot, a little. Use that. That might be the end. Oh. You can hear the auto-inject stim pack go off. I have an idea. It might not work, but it's worth a shot. So, we'll use that doctor's bag. We'll throw out the satchel charges. That worked. Okay, yep, that's a problem. Oh! Oh my god, what the hell was that? Bro spun out so bad. What the fuck? Oh no, not more. Please, no more. Where are these fucking... Bitch. He's on the floor. He's dead. Oh, for real? On God? Yeah, I might as well. I need to get to the crow's nest. Is there a way that I could do that from over here? Or is it on the bridge? There's gotta be a way off the bridge, right? Without killing myself. I'll quick save just in case it does kill me. Because I have a feeling that if I do something stupid, I'm just gonna hear the death music over and over again. So this, it's like there's a... There should be a way down here. It's not very obvious. Like over here. There's a whoops. Maybe that's not what I wanted. There's gotta be something we can do. Maybe there's like something I have to detonate. What's the point of having this laser detonator if it's not detonating things? Fuck. I died. Maybe I'm missing something? Or maybe it's not. Maybe it's not down. Maybe it's up. It is a crow's nest. Maybe that's where the Deathclaw was. Okay, hold on. Let's backtrack here. Okay, don't fall off, because that would just definitely kill me. Eddie, get out of my way. Is that it? It looks like that's it. Maybe that's... Maybe I already got it. Oh. Interesting. I see. Oh. I didn't even see that. It didn't even exist in my, like, general view till it was already gone. And it didn't even hit me. Ulysses log. All caps. Tales of Chivalry. Milsip reviews. And a Ralphie poster. Hell yeah, Ralphie's a real hero. I got the next Ulysses log.
Big, empty. There's something hidden there. A crater. Past wind and sand. So deep in the desert, there's no turning back. Finding the crater was an accident. Was following the weather patterns. The divide sky torn. Man's violence, not nature's. That violence in the sky had a source. Tracked it, like following a river current. Left the colors to mark my way, like always. In case someone finds them, learns the patterns. The courier might. Sand and wind would never end. Came to the crater, and there was an old world facility, a weather station at the
Hmm. Oh, this is good. I heard beeping and I actually, like, inhaled. I actually thought that was the frickin' dead money beeping. I was horrified for a second there. I thought I was gonna die. By the way, I have to avoid playing music over the stream, so I am sorry if you're not, like, hearing, like, good music. But every time I play music, it gets copyrighted. Huh, interesting. So I am sorry again about that, but there's just nothing I could do. How do I get down there? Over here? Interesting. Oh, no, no. Let me back up there. Over here. Damn. When I get up, don't go down. Okay. Yeah. I'm scared too. Let's be real. This place is actually horrifying. Oh, his armor is cooked. Guns. Well, I'm fucked. Capital F. Guess I'll drop this for now since I don't have anything I can repair it with. Oh, that's just great. What? Okay, we're gonna pretend he's gone. This one is not. You fix my shit? I feel like I'm wandering through like a crazed wonderland. Like it's Alice in Wonderland if it was on like crystal meth. These things don't feel real. They feel like aliens. To the 1980s.
Hopeville, High Road, Ashton, tiny cracks in the earth, nothing compared to the road carved ahead. Before you, this is the edge of the divide. Ahead lies your work, the history you burned in the earth, what you brought to the people here. You delivered a package, had markings that matched those in the divide. Not all, but enough. Military markings from someplace the bear had savaged in the west. Maybe seeing those markings on it reminded you of home, made you carry it. It was from the west, from deep in NCR, whether made by them or not. It came here through your hands. It was a device, a detonator, one I'd never seen before, or heard before. You carried that thing to the divide. I know because I followed you as you walked the road, watched you do it. You brought it here, to the community you built, and you are responsible for what happened after, when the device opened, started to speak. When it did, the divide answered back. Those missiles you've seen, buried in their silos. They exploded beneath the ground, cracked the landscape. Sand, ash, the dead. The divide skies became a graveyard. Machinery, simple on the outside, computer parts. Inside, more complicated. Was the only time I'd heard a machine speak in the divide. The only machine with a voice. I've walked the east. You've walked the west. More than I have. Circle Junction, Reno, Vault City. Word of you at Fort Ardash. Fort abandoned. Even further west than that. Brahmin drives on the big circle. Whatever you saw out there wasn't enough to make you stay. Maybe the markings on the package reminded you of the road home. If you had been there when it happened, if you had seen the divide break, you would know it. You carry death wherever you go. If the Mojave doesn't know it yet, it will. What happened here can happen again. You already proved it. What you did in Ashton, the silo there. Didn't stop you though. Like carrying the chip to Vegas. Old world death in your hand. Pieces of the old world like that just need someone careless enough to take them where they need to go, to do their killing. All these roads that you walked, these packages that you carried, think it wasn't your choice? Of course, it was your choice. You could have stayed in the Mojave, but you chose to come, couldn't let be, not in you to let go. Came for no other reason than you were curious, restless, always have been. Had to know the why of it. Now I'll show you. Want to hear the answer of it? Not just history's answer. Your answer for what happened here. Accident. Ignorance is a choice. The chip carry for the dead and all that come here. The soldiers of the bear, they were dead already. Their symbol, diseased, deserved to die as my brothers did at Boulder City. Mines, bombs. I carry nothing for them. Their deaths here were a mercy compared to the ones that still walk the divide. The supply line, the artery for the West. I have seen the blood of NCR at Legion hands many times. I carry no hatred for duty, if that's what this was. The divide was more than that. Its people more than that. The community that was once here, and the package you brought, both had markings of the divide, markings of America. You've seen the marks, the symbol, as early as the Hopeville silo, maybe. Carried it etched on your weapons. The divide, its buildings, its people, were built around those same markings, surrounded them here. Markings like the flag on my back when I followed a Euro road to the divide those years ago. I saw the symbol I wore all around me. An old world symbol, strong to survive here. Its people strong. Outlast the bear, outlast the bull. Promise of something better. Kaiser was right to want it dead. NCR was right to want to rake their claws in it. Seeing it changed me. Just as seeing Hoover Dam changed Kaiser and the NCR. Seeing it end changed me too. There was hope here, another chance, a new nation stirring to life, a place I could have set my flag, not the America of old, but something larger than the tribes of the East, something larger than the houses of the West, something better. The divide could have bridged both, like Hoover Dam. Now, like the dam, it's too covered in blood to see what it could have been. You gave life to this place. I followed your road here, saw the divide. You led me here so that I could see. Then you brought it to an end. My history isn't revenge or hate. The road that brought us both here isn't about that. It's about the message you carried, the one in that package, whether you knew it or not. The message that one can kill a nation, can kill a symbol, and all that gather beneath its flag. I don't blame you for the divide. I blame you for what you made me see. Now you will see what you brought to the Mojave, and that will be my message to you. The nations of the Mojave, cracked and broken as the divide, its people the same. I have walked at Kaiser's command across the east into the west, far enough to know Kaiser's word did not drive me, far enough to see the end. You've seen it. No courier, whatever their flag, can ignore it. Why you didn't stay in the west, why you wandered. There's no no future in the bear or bull. The bear is diseased, barely clings to life. And the bull, when the legion reaches the sea, it will turn on itself and die. Killing one will end both, and you made me see how one could do it. Your ignorance, carelessness, can be used with a purpose. Really, who's to say the truth of it? You? No. You walked from this, turned your back on it. Now you and others will answer for it. I'll start with the West. Let that burn. Then, if the East falters after, I'll bring the divide there as well. Burn away the flags. Begin again. Your road's not done. Haven't walked it full yet. Not nearly enough. The way ahead and below leads to the heart of the divide. And there, you and I, we'll have an ending to things. Already heard you once, long ago and loud enough for history to hear. Tired of your messages. Still, curiosity drove you this far. Let's see what else it can do. Caesar's orders. Sometime before I realized the why of it. Wasn't just you. All couriers. No telling how many were Legion. Maybe all of them. Wasn't sure about you until the divide. All the NCR burning. That much death. It bears the mark of a Legion hand. But you killed like NCR. Like Hanlon. With mines, bombs, missiles. Killed Legion along with the bear. Like a coward. Kills from a distance. If you were Legion, then NCR beat you. The West changed you. I know that now. Doesn't change what was done. The Legion who died here. Even if you were Legion, you would answer for those deaths by Caesar's law. I knew of you, your name, your road to and from the divide, what that meant for the Legion. We never spoke, knew you through your actions, knew you'd walked the West as I'd walked the East, learned different lessons, and I would never have discovered the divide without you. You scavenge words, things I have no need of, no history there worth recounting. Scour the divide, claw at it for meaning, but my words will give you no answer. They won't help you understand what happened here, and they won't help you understand me. Keep them, listen, study them. They won't help you here in the divide.
But that's wrong.
Twisted ears are dead, lost at dry wells, died in Wolpus's smile. Won't discuss their fate with you. Not now. Their past is mine to keep. Walk farther. See me face to face. You might earn more. Now let the words keep you without me adding to them. Maybe not. You, perhaps, found them, heard them after, if they matter.
You already said them.
I had, did. It was madness. Asked them a question in anger. Got an answer. More than I expected. Answer told me what happened here at the divide. The As I said before, it's of no consequence. Never intended you to find them. Never intended you to hear them.
Okay.
Questions in those tapes I still haven't found answers to. You won't be the one to give them. You've seen the divide, walked it, farther than I thought you would. Not sure how much farther you have in you. If you need answers, speak. You've earned them. Even if only you and I can carry them from here. You know what it was. Had symbols of America on it. New markings from after the Great War. Thought it might be America come again. Promise of another future. Another flag. It was a piece of machinery. Military. Holding memories. Codes, maybe. When it woke, made these sounds. Words. When it spoke, the divide became fire. The ground tore apart like the skies. Through it all, kept calling out. Maybe calling for home. Buried in the divide, part of it now. Wherever it is, it's been silent. If it spoke again, we'd know. Machine couldn't speak by itself. Needed a terminal to access it. Like the terminals in the silos here. Or the machine with you. When it was connected, it started speaking. And the divide answered. If I have the answers. At the end of the divide, through the trenches and wreckage, that's where you'll find me. My new home, here, amongst dead men. You and that machine. Keep your eyes on the tower that cuts the horizon. You'll find your way. Made it this far. Not much farther to go.
Is there a Ralphie poster around here? I feel like there would be. Are you fucking kidding me? No. I'm not going through all that again, I'm sorry. I fell through the fucking floor. Okay. Quick save. am I now? Hmm. Hmm. Roughing It bedroll kit? Can I use it over and over again? I still... Oh. Very nice. I didn't even know that was a thing. Estes. Falling rocks. Huh. So, white and... Oh. Okay, I found it.
I walked the Great Salt Lake as Kaiser's eye, then his hand. Mongrels there, 2 legs and 4. Saw the walls of New Canaan and the scavengers circled, and the strength or fire to take. Too high, too strong. White legs. They were born for war. They run to it, hungry for battle. Yet their hunger is to be a part of history, something larger. Like the Legion, as always, brought them a message from Kaiser. If New Canaan burns, Kaiser might see them.
Dad!
Might.
Hey, Dad!
Even the
Check out
chance
this
was a
robot
lie.
I found!
To honor
Careful,
Kaiser,
Tommy.
destroy
I've never
the
seen a robot
history
like that
of
before.
New
It might be
Canaan
dangerous.
and the way they
He's
carry
not
it
dangerous.
in their
Look,
generations
he's hurt.
and family.
I don't know, son.
Kaiser
What if someone comes
respects
looking
such
for it?
strength, I told them.
Please!
That,
He looks so lonely.
that was truth.
Maybe if Mom
Even if
fixes
strength
him, he can
wasn't
help
the
her out
word.
around the garage.
Obedience.
All right, boy.
You must be willing to
But if he
kill
breaks
anyone.
anything, it's coming out of your
Children,
allowance.
mothers, the
Hey!
weak,
He'll be
elders.
just like Ralphie.
If these New
Only this
Canaanites
one's not a
value the
toy.
generations, that is what you must kill. It was like Wolpus was speaking through me. Use the night, silence, and fire to change their words to please, to screams. No need for bombs when hate will do. I asked the White Legs to destroy a people with ancestry going back thousands of years. Another death of history, lost to time. The New Canaanites. They supplied medicine, food traded with others, civilization, a hand from the past, not history, but maybe a past deeper, farther than that to a place where this God really exists. If so, his handiwork and people belong elsewhere, not in this place. Another symbol like bear and bull with no meaning in the present.
Okay. That was kind of annoying. I mean, I didn't want to have both of them running at the same time. Nope. I think he died. Gonna be a death claw. 3, 2, 1, go. What the fuck? Why am I humping the ground? I think we alerted the entire Mojave and Divide at the same time. Okay. See if we can actually listen to this one.
Have you ever wanted to speak to history? Just to know the why of it? I don't. Not any longer. There's old stories about gods and men, past history into myth. For the gods, they're like children, petulant, cruel. Those were the voices of Big Empty. The past couldn't leave well enough alone. Had to ask the why of it. Their answers were
Hold on a second.
madness, and power stronger than me would take 100. Someone tougher than him or I to best. They didn't know why they were there, what had led to that point. Their names, like serpents devouring themselves, cannibalizing their own thoughts. When all seemed lost, thought it was the end. My anger gave me strength to ask them my last question. Who are you that do not know your history? And they awoke. For a short time. The flag you wear, they said. We remember. America. It wasn't just a flag to them. It was a place. An idea they had cared for. Once. They told me what it was like to grow in that world. All they had done to lift it up, protect it. They didn't know it was gone. That. Yet, they had cared once, before forgetting their history. As they were talking, kept seeing the career's shadow behind them, giving each their words weight. History cast aside, a home left behind. I listened. I asked, was there anything left? Anything that still carries America's voice? And they told me I had already been there. I and one other, walking right out of history deeper than we knew. They told me what lies in the heart of the divide, what can be found there, and the words to awaken it, and the one to speak them.
Oh, okay, that's a problem. Okay, that was weird. That's another one.
The white legs meant to show respect, bribed me for Kaiser's favor, echoing mannerisms and words, showed them tech caches, taught them the workings of chamber and powder, spoke of Kaiser's pride in those that used such things. Lies. And then they tried to honor me, not the Legion. They brought showed me how they changed themselves, how they wore their hair now. It was like my entire dead tribe in the firelight. Teeth grinning red in the dark. Eager corpses, blood-covered ghosts. They had taken my braids. The way of the twisted hairs. As if it showed they were like me. Of me. While every knot in their braids spoke of raping, violence, and ignorance of what the knots meant. They thought to show respect.
Next week on Ralphie the
Defiled
Robot's Incredible
Lost
Odyssey.
myself in trying to read the braids they wove.
No General Winter
When I
touches you,
remembered,
you'll never
they had
make it
put
home.
no meaning in it. They had no history of what it meant.
Fly far,
They didn't even know
Tune
the
in next
insult and the
Saturday for
twist.
the exciting
Knots.
conclusion.
And Drywells came
What are you
rushing
doing in
back.
here all alone?
The white legs
You left these
circled
old
like
videos
that.
playing.
It was like
Come
looking
on,
at
let's
the
get you into
dead
your
of my
recharge
tribe,
We've got a
reborn as
big day
ghosts,
tomorrow.
hateful, hungry, bowing to Kaiser. Another history, gone, carried by me alone.
Okay. Oh, jeez. Hmm. I want to make sure. I got the one... Did I get the one in here? I think I did. This 3 is the damage resistance, right? I think the one that I'm missing is over here. What? Down there somewhere, right? No. I think I know where it is. Maybe. I could be wrong. Oh. That's where it was. Makes sense. It's somewhere around here, I think. So this should be 4. Yep. I'm just gonna fast travel back over here. These frickin' things are so annoying. I think the last one was actually over here, if I'm not mistaken. Huh? Huh? What? Oh, that's just nice. I do not want to vets Eddie. Sorry. Oh, I thought it was still alive. Whew. Okay, we got it. Eddie is officially fully upgraded, so we can... Which means back in the Mojave, Eddie is also completely upgraded. Also, I'm just here for the feet pics. I'll get some feet pics. You want feet pics? Get them while they're hot.
Thought that explosion, that building falling deep in the divide, might have been your work. Wouldn't kill you. Maybe close. Knew you'd survive. But no need to go any farther. You've brought me what I need. That machine with you, sealed in the Hopeville silo. Needed someone to unlock it, bring it home. Now the signal's strong enough. No need for you to carry it anymore. I can call your machine to me. You gave it a name. What was it to you? Companion, slave, weapon, all of that. Nothing compared to its primary function. It's a messenger, like us, and it shares our history. It's a messenger, like us. If you feel its loss, remember, you could have turned away at any time, gone back home, and none of this would have happened.
Fuck you.
But you had to make one last delivery, and that's why I knew you'd come, courier. Couldn't stay away. It's who you are. The machine you brought is mine now. It's coming home. I'll reduce it to parts, just enough to function, to be aware of what's happening. What's inside that machine, that's all that mattered. All the machines here, made of wreckage from the divide. and all that was brought here. Inside its frame, it carries the message you brought here, and it'll do what it was programmed to do. Whatever it can to get home. The giants here will listen to it. I'll bring the divide to your home, your nation. Let its flag burn, just like you let the divide burn. Big Mountain Access Code. Ulysses. Command override. Navarro.
Eddie. This is gonna get rough fast, isn't it? Real fast. This is bad. Dead. Wow.
Thought that exploded.
Shut up. I'll shoot them in the feet. Watch. Okay, that didn't work. Wait, did I save?
Thought that
No.
exploded. Nope. Oh!
By the way, if you're listening in the background, just in case you aren't aware, that is Father Elijah speaking. Or lack thereof. Because he is dead. That's his... Where? Okay. I think I'm fucking around. Well, I'm not. I'm pissed. Oh, I'm pissed, alright. You took Eddie from me. I made a severe and continuous lapse in my judgment. That's not what I wanted, but okay. Good riddance. Oh, that's actually useful. Bear, bull, bear, bull, bear, bull. What's this? Hope you like the power of cubes, bitch. I really do walk a lonesome road. That doesn't mean I'm weak. Oh no. No, it does not. No siree. I'm here till the end. Mommy, I'd puke. What? That is the funniest insult that I've ever seen. Get out of here. Oh! Oh. I didn't think I was close enough. Is that one of them? No. Huh? Oh. I stuck? No. Okay, good. I would be quite upset if I was. Let's get it. Let's get in there. We gotta go save Eddie. Okay. That's just nice. Just nice. On. Please replenish my allowances. There we go. Oh wait, I can use that. Eddie. Bye. Wait, I did not say that to him. He said want to. Oh wait, the computer over here. We end this, and now.
Even in this place, NCR's shadow falls. Or is it just you, courier, without the bear's corpse to weigh you down? Judging by your shadow, maybe you can't let your machine go. Doesn't matter now. Either way, the Divide Giants are awakening. The missiles here on their way home. There is no way to stop them. You've answered your own question, and you'll die with that question on your lips. You don't see, listen, even when it's all around you. No matter if I nailed it into your head like a gift from Caesar. You brought the Divide to life, courier. You walked the road, brought the bear, then the bull, brought me, following your tracks. And when I saw the divide you made, I saw a second chance, a new way of thinking. My world, no longer the East, and you brought the West in that package, destroyed it all. Nearly killed me, flesh and spirit. You destroyed something larger than the bear, greater than the bull. And even when you could have turned away, you brought it again in that machine. You destroyed a nation taking its first breath. A place that could have been my home. Now, I'll destroy yours. No. Now there is purpose. I believe you when you say you were careless. The divide, the chip, the machine you brought here. Many messages can be taken from that, intended or not. What I do now is an act of conviction. Blame you? No. Learned from you. Both the weapon to kill a nation and the strength to do it. You showed me a road, a way to carry my message. You've already answered for what you've done. Now the flag you follow will answer for it. No, not the Mojave. The West. All that's been built since America died. Same symbols as before the war. Now a flag carried by a tribe of children. You walked the West, didn't stay. You know the reason. The bear grows without structure, follows a symbol without knowing its history. And knowing that you believe in a bear's sickness and have given it strength, and that gives more reason to lay waste to your homeland. After this, only one flag will remain over the Mojave. Let that one fly, or destroy itself. No need to destroy the bear. Just cut its throat. You taught me that at the Divide. Only need to cut off the supply line, the road, to watch something greater die. I'll turn the long 15 into miles of fire. Cut off the Mojave. NCR will fall back, lose Hoover Dam, and leave their throats exposed to the Legion. Your actions have carried strength. If you speak for the two-headed bear, I'll hear your words, even if I will be the only one to hear them. If you believe it should not die this day, then answer me why. History has proven this. Our history. And you think that you have this strength? Enough for all of NCR. The West is not the Divide, and nothing you can do can prevent the missile's launch. Convincing me changes nothing. It may be that as much destruction has been written in the earth here, you may build something else, as you built the Divide. You have spoken truly. There is a shadow of a nation behind you, the hope of a people. Yet it may not matter. The Divide still stands against us. Our enemies gather outside, shadows of the bear and a bull. They will have found their way in, just as you did. It was always my intention. In case I could not kill you, the marked men would flood this place, cut off your escape. If we cannot prevent what comes, then let us make our stand here. Two couriers together at the Divide. They come and west.
Here, feet pics. Get them while they're hot.
Experiment log 369248/A. iBot Duraframe Universal Interface Override System. This is Dr. Whitley presiding. Initial tests of the override system are promising. Against unsecured or lightly encrypted targets, the iBots have a 98% success rate. More heavily protected systems are still problematic. Military-grade encryption presents a very real possibility of critical overload of key systems. We've stopped tests before any robots were destroyed. But if we don't address the problem, our iBots will fry themselves hacking military networks.
Kill him.
If we get separated, I'll meet you about Hopeville. Hopeville burned, lightless in the night, invisible fires of radiation scorching it from within and without. It is said a man still walked its streets with a tattered jacket, an old world flag etched on the back. He remained there, perhaps as punishment for the scars he left on the wastes, or a reminder of a history he could not forget. For Ulysses, his journey was over. The courier had been the end of his road. As for the courier, he turned his back on his home for the second time and made his way back, navigating the treachery of the divide. Tunnelers and the marked men avoided the lone figure, as if recognizing the courier's right to passage, or out of fear. The courier walked until he stood again upon the edge of the divide, the last road he would walk before the second battle for Hoover Dam. There, beside his feet, was a final package from one courier to another. A footlocker bearing a gift and a message. But that message, it is something for couriers to carry, and for them alone. The lights flickered across the divide, reminders that the old world histories persist and find meaning in the present. It said, war never changes. Men do, through the roads they walk. And this road has reached its end.
Said he was over here. Is he up here?
Full circle. Walked your road. Now back again. Something else in you needing an answer. Names die twice to history. If the West thanks you, the East won't in time. Fall apart. Back to the tribes, maybe. Too soon to tell what will happen. Let history weigh what you've done, if it gets that far. Caesar would be history's hypocrite if he was angry about what happened. I'm not one for it either. Seems you just proved his philosophy to him. If he'd been stronger, he'd be alive, and we wouldn't be talking. Unless you do the same for the legate that comes, you'll get no thanks from me. When that monster arrives, he's not going to have a leash. Caesar could command him. Not now. The bear is going to burn, and burn slow. House spoke, acted through machines. Sometimes can judge a man by his messengers. Sometimes the messengers judge him. Wonder what happens to Vegas now. The tribes, families. We'll see. What you did was for the best. The old world died long ago. Anyone who believes they can make it return, and everything will be as it was. It is a dangerous belief. Needs to be silenced before their belief spreads. If you saw a house, you didn't see a man. An old world spirit, perhaps. Filthy, diseased. If so, killing him was mercy, not cruelty. A question one could have asked you not long ago, before walking the road west into the storms. Need to be here, see what was done. It's custom of the bear to never see the marks it claws in the land. Not my custom. Maybe that's why you've come too. Need to see where the missile from Ashton touched ground down below in Hopeville. The courier's mile. My name for it. If you have a better one, you grant it. My choice in names won't carry past you and I. Lies along the road, running from the Hopeville silo, straight onto where the ground burns and wind howls even stronger than here. That's part of why I'm here. Watch them. If they attack me, try to enter the Mojave. I answer. Not looking to kill them. Save them, if I can. There might be something saving in them. If not, then what I do is mercy, not murder. The invisible fires burn here, true enough. Still, to have helped carry out such an act, then not face it, not my way. If my life burns out here, so be it. Until then, I wait and watch, see what the road brings. Questions have a habit of making others. Can hear the weight in your feet. You're bound for that old world wall. Hoover Dam. Maybe not now. In time, bear and bull shed too much blood there to let it go. Can't stop you from going. Wouldn't. A warning, though. The legate Lennius, whether Caesar stands or not, Lennius will come. Lennius the butcher, monster, terror of the East. Not even his slaves have seen his face. Struck them blind so they can't. Wears a mask. Don't even know if it's the same man. He put Colorado to the sword. Broke the hangdogs by throwing their hounds upon the flames, so they might burn forever in the afterlife. To take Hoover Dam, Legion will need something as big as the old world itself. Another symbol forged by history. Linnaeus carries all the terrors of the East with him. He's the myth, the weapon the Legion needs. When he arrives, he'll fall on Hoover Dam like a hammer. Break the bear in two. 19 tribes could not do it. All the lights in Vegas cannot. His strength lies in his title, and it is his weakness. He will not fight a losing battle and destroy what he represents. Put the idea of loss in him. Convince him the bear will not be the 20th tribe beneath his heel. It will make him pause like nothing on earth. You do not need to convince him alone. Draw upon history. The past of other legates are not filled with victories. Remind Linnaeus of this. There are other legates, and the one before Linnaeus couldn't take Hoover Dam for Kaiser. That legate's mistake is he didn't die trying. His name was Joshua Graham, answered for his failure. Twice, some say. Kaiser had him burned and cast into the earth, into the largest canyon you've ever seen. Watched the flames trail all the way to the bottom. Somehow, Joshua walked away from that, went beyond Kaiser's gaze. His footsteps trailing fire, walking from one hell, maybe to another. When one is ruined like Graham was, sometimes home is the only place left. If so, he went to New Canaan, Kaiser's anger written on him like a book. Kaiser's orders to the Frumentari were to watch for him, find Graham, kill him. Didn't try. Could've. No good would have come of it. Graham earned his life and his nature. It'll kill him more surely than any blade of the Legion. So, if you've heard word of it or seen sign of him, let it keep. Let his history keep. Then there's nothing more to be done. The Mojave awaits. Something else in you needing an answer. Didn't think I'd be breathing to hear you say that. Message isn't important. Meaning is. Had to speak of it, in case the words got lost in paper, ink, or others' voices. Maybe even yours in time. Still meant for you. Courier to courier. Belongs to you now. Or history. Doesn't matter. Walk there sometimes. Keep the walks short. Still, it's important to see. Something else to answer for. Occasionally sift through the dust, the buildings. See if I can find some history. Marks of America. If you want them, keep them. You've earned it. Nothing to be gained by me holding them. And more will surface in time. Need to be. Something else in. Not a camp. Vigil, maybe. Never claimed it as mine. If anyone owns the divide, your claim is stronger than mine. Don't feel like adding a campfire to the ones that already burn below. If you brought Mojave gifts, might be able to shape something for the road. Depends what history has to say about them. There's a lot the land can provide. if you know the road that led to it. Mojave's got ways of healing most ills. If not, some tribes are usually found a way you didn't expect, like healing powders. Tribes back west only use Xander and Brock flower. There's a way the twin mothers in the east used to brew it though. Called it bitter drink. Mixed up the Xander and Brock in a bottle. Added some kick to it, so your head doesn't get all clouded. History. Cures a wound, leaves the bitterness that caused it. The twin mothers were always about lessons. Caesar taught them the last one, though. So that's it for them. Recipe still exists. Legion uses it on forced marches with wounded soldiers. Wouldn't have made it through Crimson River Trail a few years back without it. Losing so much blood early on was a Cazador feast. Enough Xander root and Brock flower along the trail, though. The Legion was able to keep pace and get where they were going.
Good night.
Can do that, and one better. Just enough around to mix some. Here, might make the twin mother's history live a little longer. You carrying it. When you drink it, down it all in one shot, or your stomach's not going to want to keep going after the second drink. Let's see what gifts the Mojave has for us. Something else in you? Nothing but wind, sand, ash. If you're determined, return. Might be something new surfaces. Nothing more than I've already shared. We'll have to keep with what we know. Tired of history's lessons anyway. Let's make something else in you. Old world wall, run red with blood of bear and bull. It'll bleed more before the sun sets on the Mojave. That place and I have a past, owe it a debt, and it owes me. If your path takes you there, know you're not the only one. It's the wall by which this age will be measured, the gravestone of the Mojave. Old world never meant it as such. The divide belongs to history now. The Mojave awaits. first among the Legion to see Hoover Dam in all its glory. An old world wall, yet bridging two sides. And beyond it, a symbol of a two-headed bear. An idea great enough to challenge Caesar himself. Might kill him taking it, whether he won or lost. The bull needs to fight, needs the challenge. Without it, it falters, dies in the dust. Might be a lesson there, in you and me. Leave the thought behind the message to you. My message is this. The destruction that has been wrought at the Divide, or elsewhere, if you can stop me, it can happen again. It will keep happening. If war doesn't change, men must change, and so must their symbols. Even if it is nothing at all, know what you follow, courier. Just as I followed you to the end. Whatever your symbol, carry it on your back and wear it proudly when you stand at Hoover Dam.
Maybe it'll work now.
Something else in you needing an answer. The Divide belongs to history now.
Oh, it's not working. Script is not working. I'll see if I can fix it.
Something else in you.
Let me troubleshoot this.
Something else in you needing an answer. Not to my way. If my life burns out here, so be it. Still, to have helped carry out such an act, then not face it. There is truth in your words. There's a shadow of a nation behind you, the hope of a people. Your actions have carried strength. If we must survive to carry its message, then that is what shall be done. I will not let America die here. Let's make something new from the old. The Mojave awaits. If you want these old world relics, they're yours. Better off saving ammo. Then that is what shall be done. Didn't think that would matter anymore to you. There is a strange honor in that. Keep the walks short. Until then, I wait and watch. The Mojave awaits. Can hear the weight in your feet. You're bound for that old world wall, Hoover Dam. But even if there's hope in change, it may not matter. Whatever is built, the bear, bull, even Vegas, will tear it apart, convert it either with purpose or by accident. That's part of why I'm here. I do this because I care, because I believe it must be done. And when I saw the divide you made, I saw a second chance, a new way of thinking. Comes down to perspective, how far one's walked and what they've left behind. History has proven this. Our history. It may be that as much destruction has been written in the earth here, you may build something else, as you built the divide. The bear grows without structure, follows a symbol without knowing its history. Same symbols as before the war, now a flag carried by a tribe of children. Still, there might be something saving in them. That is what you proved to me at the divide. There's nothing more to be said between us. Speeches are things of NCR, words without strength. Your actions have carried strength. More importantly, you came from the West, walked there. If you speak for the two-headed bear, I'll hear your words. It is enough. We've shown them fear, but not enough. More will come. Linnaeus, the butcher, monster, terror of the East. When he arrives, he'll fall on Hoover Dam like a hammer. Break the bear in two. Hoover Dam. It's the wall by which this age will be measured. The gravestone of the Mojave. If your path takes you there, know you're not the only one. I will not let America die here. Let's end this courier. You and I. Better be sure. Back to symbols and history then. Still, it's important to see